Alright guys, I'm in the vendor area here. And this is a flashback to the 1970s, 80s. Those of you that are old enough. I've only seen pictures, I'm too young, right? Just turned 21. But this harkens back to the days. And remember all the graphics that they would do with this stuff. It's really cool. Brings back memories. Okay, Charles, we had breakfast this morning. He's going to show us some new stuff, but let's not bother him right now while he's talking. Let's go talk to the man of the hour right now, because that Infigo room, if you haven't watched that video, that could be the best of show, and it's the first room I visited. All right, kudos, JR. It sounded great. I did not know that the subs were there. You know what you're talking about, at least. I can believe you now. Yes, I'm very picky with bass too. So yeah, and I played a track I know, the Jazz Variants one. So yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see what you're doing with no DSP. Yes,
no EQ.
Okay.
And it's in that particular one, you know, I can always reliably get fantastic bass plus minus 2.5 dB in just about any room so far, down to about 28, 30 in worst case scenario.
Okay.
Which is what I got here. So though there's a dip at 28, but then it comes back up again at around 19, and then we got substantive bass from 19 to 16.
Okay.
And then it drops off again.
So interesting. And what I like is that sub is really not doesn't take up a lot of room at all.
Real small amount of floor space. And just as important as the frequency response, decay time. In fact, I think it's even more important.
Right, for the tight.
So, yeah, exactly. There's no overhang.
Yeah.
It drops off. In that room, we're getting less than 300 milliseconds drop off all the way down to 25 dB down. Boom, less than a third of a second.
Yeah, I think it's even better than in my room, which is one of the best I've heard for bass, especially on that song. But yeah, this one was tight, and for a room that you have no treatments in, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yes. Do we need to make sure that this
I did not mention the EVPs, Norman.
This is a concrete slab, right?
Yeah.
So I was initially dubious about the Norman's EVPs making a difference under subwoofers or speakers on concrete slab. Everybody heard it.
Yeah.
Now, immediate, more definition, more detail, a faster bass. Now, if it had been a wood frame, it's just an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean,
I started my channel with doing vibration control under subs, and people, you know, that audibly makes a difference, but I showed measurements-wise how much energy is transferred into the floor, vice versa, and transfers into your other equipment. You know, and that's another benefit.
And to structures, you know, the whole structure's playing
exactly
like
another speaker, especially when you got wood floors. So yeah, this is cool. I do have to eventually try the sleds under my Rel 25. Although who knows, I might pivot to your sub thing when you come down in January.
Yeah, it just works because we're working with physics, not against it. Whenever you propagate bass symmetrically into a room, especially from one or two sources, then you're guaranteed to exacerbate the same room modes. But instead, spread out. Each of the 4 subwoofers are doing a quarter of the work, and I've strategically placed, by using measurements, so that each one isn't exacerbating the same room modes as the other 3.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's a lot of playing. There's a lot more to it because I got to play a lot with phase.
Okay.
I mean, did you notice that of the 2 amps that are driving the four subs, one has a crossover of about 70 hertz and the other one's about 130.
Oh, I didn't ask about the crossover points.
It depends on the room, how they're located. It's the most
130 hertz crossover. Wow.
Yeah, 2 of the subs, the other 2 are at 70.
Okay.
That's where I got the best response. And it's different in every room.
All right, I got to go back and place even some more bass material. I'm gonna do Cardi B up there if they'll let me.
Oh, good. Yes. Put it to the ringer.
I'm gonna put it to. We didn't play it too loud. I want to overload the mic, but yeah. we gotta test this out, but definitely at my house. So yeah.
Yeah, this is it's my other hidden passion besides analog, bass propagation.
And I've shown your stuff, but for people that aren't aware, you're the guru of turntable, cartridge setup, shims. You're Mr. Shim.
So if
Hey, wait a second. Before you get off track, I wanted to make a comment on that room up there.
Yeah.
So that's a really small room. It has really linear bass. That's really unusual because of this process. So that high Q, what was a high Q, is now a widespread Q, a low Q.
Right.
So as you wander around and sit in different seats, the bass response is nearly the same.
That's what I was going to try. I was going to try that. I only sat in the sweet spot, but yeah.
Oh, it sounds pretty much the same anywhere.
I figure it's going to be crowded later, so I'll automatically get a non-sweet spot. But I did want to get that in before anybody was in there. But yeah, you set up rooms, so you know room acoustics as well as the vibration control.
This is the acoustics.
So yeah, well, you should come down to Houston when he does, and maybe do seminar at 3MA, or we'll do videos. Yeah.
I haven't locked it in yet. Maybe middle of January.
Carl thinks he's got the date already set.
Okay.
But anyway,
I'll take care
we'll
of it.
figure it. He's here, so anyway.
I'm pretty much locked in the dates. I just haven't made it official.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing Carl.
All right. Well, I'll be back, guys. I'm going to go talk to Charles. But yeah, great job.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.